morning and welcome to day 9, I believe it is, of the Great Norfolk Broads Adventure 6. And I'm feeling remarkably clear-headed this morning. Yes, didn't get too tipsy last night, although something tells me that despite the fact that I didn't get too tipsy last night, some mischief still ended up happening. And I'm sorry if some of you have woken up this morning and a sort of, what can I say, images burned in your mind, you know, of a nightmare and terrors during the night of things that you really wish you had never ever seen but failed to heed the warning and watched anyway. I did warn you. I did warn you. Oh, what the hell. You know, sometimes you just got to just go with the flow and have a bit of a laugh and a giggle, you know. And that kind of came about because on one of the groups I got talking with a load of people. We had a bit of a laugh and a giggle, and a few sort of dares were made to me, and it was like, go on, do it. I don't think they quite expected me to A, do that, or B, actually do what I ended up doing, but it's something good fun. It really is. It just goes to show you, you don't necessarily, I mean, although it's so peaceful, relaxing and tranquil out here, you don't need to take things serious. Life shouldn't be taken seriously. You should embrace life sometimes and just go for it, you know, just have a laugh and a giggle and, you know, just, well, you know. So if it made you laugh, I'm glad. That was the intention. If it burn night terrors into your mind that you will never unsee for the rest of your life, then I apologise. But I did warn. I did post that warning beforehand. Anyway, it was actually a good night. Actually, a bit of a giggle actually. And I don't know who it was, but there's somebody down here, right? And obviously, you know, when I'm on the boat, you know, I leave my curtains open. You know, it might be dark, but you know, I like to be able to like look out and see anything that sort of goes, you know, the beauty. I mean, sometimes, you know, during the sunsets and the sunrises, you know, it's just nice to just sit there looking out the windows. So I didn't close my curtains, okay, because I never do. So it was I'd obviously sort of done what I'd done, and I put all the video equipment away, and I got changed and all that, you know. But about 10 minutes later, a group of people walked on by, okay, shouting, "Ah, Admiral, that's the Admiral's boat, you know, hey, how you doing," you know. And then obviously they were just back from the pub, and they walked away up the stave. Little did they know that if they had walked by not 10 minutes earlier, the shock, the horror, the terror, you know, that would have been presented to them through the open window. So yeah. I'm still laughing at it myself this morning. It was, what fun and games. Anyway, that was last night. Today's the night. It's a brand new day, and it's not as nice today, unfortunately. It's dull, grey. The breeze and the wind still blowing up. It's a little bit chillier. And unfortunately, it's a lot bit wet, a lot wetter. It's raining. So, well, it has been raining. It's off just now, and I think it's going to be off for the rest of the day. But it's not going to be that nice a day, you know. It's actually quite late. It's very late. But to tell you the truth, with the way the weather is at the moment, I'm just having a relaxing morning, you know. The Herbert, the bloke on the Herbert Woods, he actually came down to the boat, you know, tapped on the window at 8:30 this morning, because obviously I've been up for a while now. He tapped on the window and he said, you know, oh well, you know, the boat in front's going to be leaving about half an hour, you know, and then we'll go and, you know, we'll let you get out. And I just said, you know something, plans have changed, you know. It's not that nice a morning. I'm in no rush to go anywhere at the moment, so don't worry about it. Just relax, you know. Which I actually thought was very decent of the guy, you know. So yeah, it's things like that sort of take the stress and worry out of situations, you know. I mean, if you come across a situation like I'm in just now, you know, and you just sort of tap on a window or tap a door or something like that and say, excuse me, you know, mind if I know what your plans are, you know, because I can't obviously get out, you know, and you both sort of come and go and you're congenial about it, you know. Everybody works together, you know, and there's not any stress and there's not any arguments and there's never any worries or anything like that. So yeah, it turned out, you know, that's the way you want to do it. He obviously knows he's blocking me in, but and he was quite prepared to move this morning for me to get out, and I've obviously, he even went as far as chapping the window and said, you know, I can move in half an hour, and I said, don't worry about it, you know. So he is still there just now, so he's probably quite grateful for being able to sort of relax a wee bit longer and not worried so much. If he's still there when I'm ready to go, I'll just give him a wee chat and says, sorry to bother you, you know, is it okay if we just sort of organise and just sort of get started on our day? So yeah, it's definitely that's the way you deal with situations like this. If everybody sort of comes and goes and works things out together, never any problems, and no holidays are ruined, you know, with arguments and stress and shouting and, you know, what have you. So yeah, I had a wee bit of a rant. I came back and detracted that rant publicly, and I'm just going to say, you know, that's definitely the best way to sort of work together when you're on holiday, because we're all here to have a good time, you know, we are, you know, if we all work together to have a good time, nothing gets ruined or bothered, you know. And just saying that, the rain is now back on, unfortunately. Oh dear. So yes, no shorts and t-shirt for me today. I think the jeans will be going back on. But yes, it was a great evening. The Lion at Thorndyke really is. It's got to be one of my favourite places now. That dinner that I had was, oh, it was sublime in its perfection. It really was. I mean, those mussels, you know, I mean, I wasn't even going to moor here, you know, I wasn't even going to go and eat out, you know. It was a kind of a last minute decision, and I'm so glad that I did come here instead of the bridge in Achill, because that was fantastic. My only regret was that I couldn't stay for very long because I was just so stuffed by the end of it, you know. Too much good food and too much good beer this week, you know. My belly's just expanding too much, you know. So yeah, I could only have a few beers, you know. I met some lovely other couples who were out on the Broads, you know. It was a bit of a shame that I didn't get a chance to speak to the other couple that was going away for dinner and were going to come back. I just couldn't stay. I needed to sort of unbutton my trousers, so to speak. So yeah, and it was another shame because I was really wanting to try a beer that was coming on later as soon as another beer finished, which was a strawberry milkshake IPA. I mean, what? You know? I mean, I don't like milkshakes. I don't like milkshakes, period. But a strawberry milkshake IPA beer. I would have loved to have tried it. It's probably one reason why I stuck to the beer. I should have I was going to have cider because there's some really nice ciders there, but I stuck to the beer because I wanted to try this strawberry IPA, but yeah, unfortunately I couldn't, you know, and by the time I'd finished all my sort of hilarity, you know, that was I just needed to just chill for a bit. So yeah, it was a really good night. I had a thoroughly good night, and I was talking about the mussels. I mean, the mussels were incredible, you know, absolutely incredible. Um, and then that sort of pork chops that came out for the main course. I mean, oh, what a size of a plate, you know. I thought it would just be like one chop, you know, but they gave you two chops, you know, and then those real chips. Which, if top tip, if you ever go to the line at Thurn, okay, and you see that a dish comes with fries, okay, I highly suggest or recommend that you ask them to change the fries to proper chips, proper sort of that chunky homemade cooked chips or whatever it is, because it was they were definitely worth it. They were fantastic. Way too doesn't look like a lot of chips when you get them, but oh, properly thick cut, you know, with the wee skins on and just like so. Oh, definitely. Definitely get whatever dish you have. If it comes with fries, get the fries changed for the proper chips, because they were fantastic, by the way. You know, and yeah, it was just a good night meeting everybody and chatting with everybody, and just yeah, it was just fantastic. So yeah. Anyway, what is on the agenda for today? Well, obviously it is wet. It is raining currently. Excuse me. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I think what I probably will do is I might take a wee saunter up to Potterheim, just top up my water, you know, have a shower, top up my water, maybe have a wee wander around Latham's, you know, maybe a wee cheeky cake for my lunch, maybe, possibly. It's either that or get some clothes on and go and sample the breakfast at the Lion, because apparently today is the last day they're doing sort of breakfasts during the week. I think that was being a bit of an experiment thing, so I'm not sure how good that might be worth going to have a wee sample at this morning. In fact, that's actually quite a good idea if it's going to be sort of wet and miserable. I might actually do that. But yes, it has been a fantastic day. I might go up to Potterheim, top up my water, maybe have a look around Latham's, and then where to after that? I have no idea. Hopefully the rain is going to, according to the weather, it's not supposed to, well, the rain is supposed to be off for the day, but obviously it's back on, so I think I'll ignore the weather reports and just look out the bloody window instead and see what's happening. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of like this, bar except the rain yesterday morning. It actually turned into a lovely day in the afternoon, and the wind died down as well in the afternoon. So it was actually a really nice wee mooring. So I actually did enjoy myself. But yeah, so no idea really what I'm going to do, or no idea when I'm going to leave. I'm just going to sort of take things easy and see where the day takes me. It's just going to be one of those sort of chilling days, I think, you know, and I'm not really doing much in the way of long cruising, I don't think. Just sort of taking a wee bit here and a wee bit there, and just sort of enjoying the time on the rivers. It actually feels a bit surreal, because this is like day 9, you know, and I mean, theoretically, I should have returned the boat back yesterday morning, after a week, but I'm not. I'm still here, and I'm still here for a few more days yet, you know. It's just like it feels like a bonus. You know, I've got like 3 or 4 more days just like as an extra. It's like, woohoo, here we go, you know. And I've just been looking through over some of the photos that I've taken on my phone, and it really has been a great adventure. It's turning into a really epic, amazing, weird, surreal adventure. Yeah, it really has been fantastic. So I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving this adventure. Um, and it's amazing, you know, how every time I come here, you know, how vibrant and alive I become, you know, down here. I mean, okay, yes, it's peaceful, it's relaxing, it's stress-free, and it's tranquil, and it's majestic and beautiful. It's all those things, but it also just sort of energizes you, you know, and you just become so, well, it does for me, you know, it really, honestly, I don't, I know a lot of the times, you know, you see me smiling and laughing and giggling and just sort of having fun, you know. Honestly, when I'm up north driving the buses, I'm not really like this in real life, you know. I'm actually quite a miserable git when I'm driving the buses, you know. What do you want? Just get on the bus. Give me the money. Just get on the bus. But but when I'm down here, you know, it just totally transforms the whole sort of well, I won't say it transforms. It brings out that vibrant personality side of me, you know, and yeah, I just can't stop smiling at all, and that's what boating on the Broads tends to do to you, you know. You just relax so much and just just so peaceful, and just really sort of energizes you, and it is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You know, you can do as much as you want, as little as you want, you know, and I have had some incredible memories on this adventure, you know, meeting people, cruising on some glorious days, you know, sitting out on the bow of the boat one day, you know, down in Loddon, you know. I mean, I was literally sitting out there on the bow of the boat with Tiberius, drinking wine and eating cheese, you know. I mean, at lunchtime, you know, it was just, you know, just basking in the sun. It was fantastic. I've got a photo of it, you know, of me sitting there. Well, not me sitting there, but of like the setup, you know, the plate with cheese and the crackers, you know, and the wine, and Tiberius just, I was just having a, you know, just, it was just fantastic, just sitting there watching the world go by, just enjoying life and living life to the full and loving it, you know. So yeah, great time, fantastic memories, and it's been an amazing adventure so far. Well, at least I hope it's sort of coming through as an amazing adventure on camera, because I really have been having a great time. So yeah, it's been good. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm away to go and do. Probably drink my coffee, which is my umpteenth coffee today, and definitely kind of get myself organised and sorted. Like I say, no idea what I'm going to do, no idea where I'm going to go. I'm not going to rush the boat in front on just yet, not for a wee while. It's actually quite late in the day. Hold on a wee second. It's yeah, it's like 9:40 in the morning, you know, and I'm still sitting here, you know, still not even dressed, but it's just sort of chilling and relaxing, you know, and yeah, it's been good. So yeah, so we'll see what happens today. I think whether I do or do not go up to Potterheim will kind of depend what time I actually leave here. I've got an idea for tonight and where I want to go. If I leave here and go straight there, it's going to be quite a short cruise. But it might be quite interesting once I get there. And what I might do is do something during the day there. I don't want to say too much because it's an idea and it might change, you know, but do something there if the rain stays off and I can get the camera out, and then actually revisit that place later on at night when it's dark. Mysterious. The only problem is I've only got a wee sort of, well, you've seen the wee torch that I've got. Is just a wee thing, so it's not a very powerful torch, and that may present slight issues. But we'll just have to wait and see, you know. Maybe it will happen and it'll be an interesting experience, but I don't know. I'm just having to think about it, and it's just like, it might actually be quite good. You know, a short cruising day, but an interesting wee sort of a slight adventure at the mooring, you know. I mean, nothing like last night, don't worry, no major sort of dark side stuff going on like that. No, it's just visiting a place which I've been to before, and I've said I'd go back, you know. So we'll wait and see. Anyway, that's just something I'm mulling over in my mind just as I'm talking to you just now. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go finish my coffee, get another one on the go, kind of get myself sorted and figure out what I'm gonna do. And yes, as always, I shall keep you informed of the day's events as it goes, and we'll see just what happens later. You know, once the weather calms down or the boat in front leaves and I get started. We'll just have to wait and see, you know. So as always, I'll keep you informed. So yeah, until later, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers. Okay, just a little wee update for you. I'm still here. Yes, I am. I'm showered, I'm changed. It's on with the trainers, the jeans, and the wee hoodie today, because it really is not a pleasant morning at all. It wasn't supposed to be raining. The rain was supposed to be off early this morning, but I just poked my head out the canopy there and it's still drizzling. You know, that really fine drizzle that just like soaks you all the way through. So yeah, it's not preventing me from leaving, but from a semi I'm not even going to call myself semi-professional. From a video point of view, although the external camera is waterproof, if I can avoid putting it out in wet weather, I'm going to try and do so. The time is about 11, so I've pretty much been here all morning. I'm still hoping that the rain will go off, or at least ease sufficiently. Like I say, the weather's not preventing me from leaving as such. It's more sort of the weather and the videoing, because I want to at least try and get, even though it's dull, grey, wet and miserable outside, I do still want to do a little filming of the journey down the river. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that the rain will go off, and that's the only thing that's kind of preventing me from leaving at the moment. Still not really sure where I'm going to go. I did mention Potterheim, but considering it's getting quite late, I might give that a miss and just head towards where I was going to head for my overnight mooring. It won't be very far, but if it's going to be wet, then it's not going to be exactly a very sort of a good sort of video cruise anyway. So I might just be best just heading there. I've just had a shower. I topped up the water the other day there. Was it yesterday? I think I topped up the water. So there should be plenty of water to do me today, and then tomorrow, if I don't get up to Potterheim, then tomorrow I can just nip down either up the Ant to Ludden Bridge or into Ramworth and catch a water point, or even just double back and go up to Potterheim tomorrow. So yeah, I don't need to really worry about water today. After all, I am on a four berth boat, a four-person boat, with 2 ensuite bathrooms. So yeah, the water tank's going to be pretty large. So with me, just myself, I'll not be using much water at all. So yeah, I don't think I need to worry about water today. so I can just get away with not topping up the tank and just do that tomorrow. Hopefully, I think this is, I mean, so far, I mean, I keep looking at the weather app, and the weather app keeps saying it's not raining, it's just cloudy, and I'm looking out the window saying it is rainy. Go away, weather app, you don't know what you're talking about. But yes, sometimes you just have to look out the window, huh? You know? But yeah, so that's the situation so far. It's actually been a very nice, relaxing, sort of chilling morning. I would have liked to have been out and about on the rivers. You know, I'd like to have been doing a few bits and bobs today. Quite fancied nipping up to Latham's again, and being tempted by those rather interesting, delicious cakes of theirs. But I'll probably end up giving that a miss. And we'll just have to wait and see where the day takes us. So that's the update at the moment. Not a lot has been happening, but I am confident that hopefully something will happen momentarily. Well, not momentarily, but very soon. I'll probably give it till about 12 o'clock, and if it's still that sort of drizzly, horrible, wet sort of day, then I'm sorry, but you might just have to deal with raindrops on the camera, because there's only so long I can sit here stationary and not move, because not only do I actually want to be out in the river, it doesn't matter if it's just going to be a short cruise, I just want to be out there, but if I stay here much longer, I'm going to be tempted to actually stay here, go back to the Lion and try that strawberry milkshake IPA. And I can't do that. No. I need a night away from eating out. I need to just have a very small dinner actually, and just maybe stay on board the night, you know. But yeah. We'll wait and see. So anyway, that's the update so far. Sorry, it's a wee bit dull at the moment. Not really much happening, but days like this do happen, you know. And I could either set off now, or I've set off a couple of hours ago. But all you would have seen, literally, would have been just my mug just babbling a load of rubbish to the camera, and then obviously saying I'm here, but you've not actually seen any of the journey. And I like to put at least a little bit of the journey on, just to give you relief from my ugly mug. So yeah, I am hoping that the rain's going to ease off, and then we'll get on our way, and we'll just see what happens and see where we go. So until then, as always, I'll keep you updated, and hopefully the rain will come off, and we'll be able to put the camera outside. So until then, as always, I'll keep you updated, and yes, I shall speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers! Okay, just a little update for you. I hope you can see me. It is actually a bit dull in here today at the moment, and I'm on my way. I am on my way. I waited and I waited and I waited. I gave the rain every opportunity to stop. It's now 12:30 and I can't take it anymore. I've got to leave. I need to get out on the rivers, you know. So yes, I apologise in advance for any sort of wet raindrop footage on the camera. I didn't want to add it. I probably will, because I like to just put a little sort of river footage in just to show you where I'm going. Yeah, but I can't just sit there any longer. I've got to get out onto the rivers. It's like I said, the only thing that was preventing me from leaving this morning was just I didn't want that rain on the camera, you know, with the raindrops. You know, I tried that in April when I had that really bad weather, and looking, but yeah, it doesn't look very good. I'll admit, you know, you can't really see much. You see the raindrops and it's all blurry, and then it's clear and it's blurry, and it's not really nice at all. But given the choice of some crap river footage or no river footage, I think I would have a little crap river footage. Yeah. So I have given the rain every opportunity. It wasn't supposed to rain this morning, or at least it was supposed to go off this morning very early and just be dull and what have you, but it's just not come off at all. Mostly it's just that fine drizzle, you know, that just sort of soaks you a wee bit. But occasionally it comes down quite heavy and then it goes off and eases off, but it's still wet and what have you. So anyway, we're on the way. We're going, and we're not going to Potterheim. Considering it is 12 o'clock, or half past 12 I should say, I've decided I'll just give Potterheim a skip today, and I'll just make a beeline for the destination that I was going to. It's not going to take us very long to get there. We'll be there very, very quickly, so there's not going to be a lot of river footage at all, but I'm kind of hoping that if you can put up with my sort of rambling today, I'm going to have a little bit of sort of well, actually there'll not be much happening at all per se, but see what I mean about rambling? I'm just totally rambling. I just started something and I've no idea where it was going to go. I just like get halfway through and it's like, what am I actually trying to say? I don't know. Okay, I'll just sort of blur a wee bit more. Okay, I still don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'll just give up. Yeah, so we're on the way. We'll see where we go. It's not cold. It's actually not cold. It's I won't say it's mild, but it's not cold. If the rain had stopped, or when it does stop, it will actually be not too bad. It'll be quite pleasant indeed. But it's just waiting for it to stop, and I could have waited another half hour. It might be another 2 hours. You know, I have no idea. I have no idea when it's going to stop. So better just get to my destination before that gets too full, too busy, and which it probably actually already is. It's probably going to be too late. But we'll get there. We'll hopefully get moored up and we'll see what happens from there. So yeah, we're on our way. So as always, I'll keep you updated, and until later, I'll speak to you soon. So bye for now. Cheers! The dedication of some people. Yeah, just a little wee update. I'm just having a bit of a giggle to myself there. I just I left Van Dyke there and came up to the dike, the end of the dike. I turned left onto the River Thurn, and then at the sort of three-way junction where you can go straight on down towards Achill and Great Yarmouth, or turn right towards Ramworth, Horning, the River Ant. I turned right onto the River Bure, and I'm just cruising along the river now. But I just had to have a bit of a giggle to myself, because I'm cruising along the river there, okay, and I see this big fly bridge boat. Turns out it was Fair Morning from Norfolk Broads Direct, and it's coming closer to me, and I'm seeing this sort of bulbous blue thing, you know, on top, and I'm thinking, what the heck is that thing on top of the fly bridge, you know? And it gets closer, you know, and I know I said it wasn't that cold, you know, and it's not that cold, you know, but here comes Fair Morning, you know, a flybridge boat, so there's a helm station inside in the warmth and the dry, and they're sitting outside up the top, getting wet, or partly wet, with this big massive golfing middle over them, you know, cruising down the river, you know, happy and Larry, you know, this is the life, you know, this is the life, you know, I'm not cold and I'm not wet, you know. Just the dedication that, you know, come what may, regardless of the weather, you know, we will sit outside and we will enjoy our boating holiday. I thought that was brilliant. So yeah, fair Monarch. I mean, if you're watching that, big thumbs up to you, pal. That really made my morning, that, you know. Come over here. And why not? I mean, I'm totally not. I mean, I get it. You know, I mean, why not? You know, I mean, if you've got a big brolly and it's even if it's a miserable day, you know, go and sit up top. You know, I mean, even some of the views up there would be fantastic. You know, I would actually have this open and standing up if it wasn't for the rain. But unfortunately, I've got an aversion towards getting wet. I don't like to. So yeah, I'm staying inside in the nice and dryness of the closed canopy. I was actually saying as well is that about the engine noise and how it wasn't really that loud. Now that I've got the canopies closed, you're probably hearing the engine a lot more. I think I'm raising my voice slightly. So I think with the canopy closed you get a wee bit more of the reverberations and everything like that, but you know, it's not actually still not that loud, you know, it's not that loud at all, and it's not sort of overpowering, and I can still have a conversation, you know, with anybody that was here. Unfortunately the only person that's here is Tiberius, and he never says anything to me these days. I think he's very disgusted and disappointed in some of my antics that I've been getting up to. Oh, why not? Oh, bloody hell. I've got to say, I'm having a bloody wonderful adventure. You know, I was having a look at some of the phone, not on the big camera, just on the phone that I've taken with the phone, and I was posting them up, and I was just like, oh man, you know, it's been such a fantastic adventure. You know, it's been so wonderful, and meeting people and doing things and going places. You know, it's just been so vibrant and alive, and it's just been fantastic. It really has. It's been a great adventure. You know, I've had some good days, some good cruising, some short cruising, some sunning, some not so nice days, you know, and it doesn't matter if it's been a long cruise or a short cruise. It's just been fantastic. It has been wonderful, you know. So yeah, if you thought April was a bit sedate, you probably discovered now that I'm kind of making up for this adventure or something. Because it really has been fun. I can't stop laughing today. I'm just having such a good go, just looking through the phone and seeing all the photos and the memories and the people I've met, some of the conversations we've had, you know, and it's just been fantastic. It really has. So, oh man. What a time, what a time. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the latest update. I just needed to sort of have a bit of a giggle about that brolly on the upper saloon, you know. But, yeah, so, anyway, as always, I'll keep you updated. So, until later, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers. Okay, just a little wee update for you. I might be in a bit of I'm not going to be in a bit of a bother, but I think I'm going to be tested slightly coming up to my mooring. I'm just watching the reeds and everything like that, and it looks like I'm going to be in a crosswind, and because it's quite open when I'm planning on mooring, it could be quite a stiff crosswind, and I'll say it looks like it's going to be a stiff crosswind blowing me off the bank. Now this will be the first time I've actually tried to do something like this on this boat, so it will be interesting to see just exactly how this boat reacts to the wind, you know. I've not really had a chance to actually find out just how good or bad it sort of deals with the wind, you know. I mean, some boats, you know, the keel or the height of it, you know, it could be affected quite easily by the wind. Other boats are not really much of a problem unless it's like a proper strong wind, you know. So yeah, this could be an interesting mooring, but I'll find out when I get there. I'll find out when I get there, but I'm trying to see which way the current's going. I think I might be going against the current. Oh, it's either that or it's going to be like slack, not really doing anything. So if it's not doing anything, that'll be great, because I can come in whatever one I choose, and I'll probably come in on that side if I can. Because it's just easier to step off the side of it. If I discover it's going out, then that means I'm going to have to rethink my mooring and come in on that side, which will be slightly trickier. We'll kind of have to deal with that as it comes, as it happens. I can definitely tell I'm back on the northern broads. It's definitely a wee bit busier. There's a lot more higher craft floating around, but it's not too bad actually compared to what it was like when I first took over the boat last week. It's a bit quieter, but there's definitely a lot of higher craft still out and about, so there's still people enjoying their holidays. Even though well, obviously if you don't have kids, you know, then, well, the kids are growing up or whatever like that, this would be a good time for them to come. So yeah, but so far it's not been a problem, and so far it's not been a problem, and hold on a second, I'm just trying to figure out this boat here. He's going a wee bit quite a bit slower than me, so I'm just taking a nice wee wide path around him. Sorry, yes, so it's not been a problem. There was plenty of spaces at the dike. They were moored up on both sides, but it wasn't really much of an issue at all. It's just down at the bottom it gets a bit narrow, so we had a Royal Commander on one side, which was the big white thing, and then we had that sort of that forward steer cruiser from Herbert Woods, which was long and wide, you know. Actually looked wider than standard actually, so that was kind of the issue that I had there. But all's going well, no problems. So we'll just keep on going to our mooring, and hopefully it'll be a pleasant wee cruise, and we'll get moored up, no problems, and all will be well. So as always, I'll keep you updated, so until later, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers. Okay, just a little wee update for you. I'm here. And where am I? Well, you probably guessed exactly where I am. Well, I'll show you. It's still a wee bit wet, so I'll be very, very quick, okay? But the mystery destination... Daylight! Right, you probably can this. The mystery destination for today's mooring, of course, is St Bennets Abbey. Yes. Now, I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, I visited St Bennets Abbey and I had what could possibly have been a supernatural experience. I don't know, but what I'm going to do, the plan is, let me just come in and back out the rain. The plan is to go and revisit St Bennets Abbey today, have a wee look about the place, and see if that lady that was in the brickwork on the video is or is not there, if it was just a trick of the light, trick of the camera, trick of the eyes. I didn't see her, other people picked up on her after the video had gone live. But I'm going to go back there later on, have a wee look about, and just see if that sort of sensation, that feeling that I had when I visited there, if I get that again. I'm also spending the night here, because what I'm going to do is that after I've had dinner and relaxed and chilled for a bit, I'm actually then going to, once the sun goes down, get a camera, a torch, and I'm going to revisit St Bennets at night, just to see if there's a different feeling visiting it during the night or during the day. Now, I'm not entirely sure who the woman in the brickwork was, but apparently St Bennets Abbey is haunted by a mad monk, and there have been many reports of people moored up here, hearing people walking about, banging on the roofs, and they go out and check and there's nobody there, you know. And they come back in and then they start hearing people walking and banging. Now, maybe it's some industrious youth that knows where to hide and how to hide and play tricks on the boaters, but there's been quite a number of stories about, you know, people hearing things and having weird sensations while being moored here overnight. Because of the weather, I'm not really expecting anything, but ghosts like us don't really seem to like bad weather. but yeah, it's probably a bit of nothing, but I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try, you know. I'm going to spend the night at St Bennet's Moorings. I've never moored here overnight, and I'm going to have a wee look about St Bennet's Abbey at night as well as the day, and see if the sensations and the feelings and what have you are different, and see what happens. I'm pretty sure it's not going to turn into some sort of Blair Witch thing where somebody will find the camera 5 years down the road and at the side of a path somewhere, you know. Yeah, I'm not expecting anything, but I just thought it'd be something a wee bit interesting, something a wee bit different to try, you know. Yeah, so that is the plan. St Bennet's Abbey tonight, visit there during the day, and then do a little wee most haunted trip later on once the sun goes down, and probably once I've had a bottle of wine, because there ain't no way I'm going into that abbey after dark without some sort of alcohol. So yes, in the meantime, it's the rain's actually easing off now, so that's just typical, you know. I came all the way up here with the rain on the camera and everything like that, you know, and now that I'm getting here, now the rain's actually easing off. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm actually still running the engine at the moment because my battery doesn't need to be charged up. That wasn't near enough long enough cruise to charge up my battery, so I'm going to charge up my batteries and then I'll switch the engine off, and that'll be sweet. I know I don't need to worry about them until tomorrow. So yeah, because of that, I'm going to just leave the engine running just now, have a cup of coffee, and then charge it on. And once the battery's done, then I'll go visit in the afternoon. But there's no point in switching it off, going visit, coming back, and then switching the engine back on. No point in doing that. So that's why the engine's running just now. So yeah, that's the update so far. As always, I'll keep you updated. And if somebody does find this footage 5 years down the line, Blair Witch-esque, off a path or something like that, hello. That's all I can really say. I can't really say anything, but no, I'm just having a look. Right, so I'm going away, get another coffee on the go, get myself sorted, and as always, I'll keep you updated on the events of the day. So until later, speak to you soon. Until then, bye for now. Cheers. Okay, just a little wee update for you. I am back in St Bennet's Abbey, wow, this place never ceases to amaze me. I mean, took my breath away last time I was here, and it's kind of doing the same thing again. It is truly an incredible ruin, actually, you know. And it's just the fact of that we've got the old gatehouse. And when the old abbey fell into disrepair and ruin, somebody came along and thought, well, rather than knock it all down to build a mill, they've built the mill around the gatehouse. You know, that's why it's got this odd shape, because you've got the ruin of the old gatehouse from the Middle Ages, and then this old mill that's been built literally into the gatehouse. Very, very weird. Obviously it's all ruined now and it's all everything, but still get that sort of echoey feeling inside the old mill, you know, obviously all open and everything. But the reason I'm back here is that, I don't know if you remember, but a couple of years ago when I visited St Bennets Abbey for the first time, I talked about this really odd sensation, you know, this weird feeling when I was in here, especially when I walked from inside out. The minute I crossed that threshold, you actually see me stop and look back and talk about something that seemed to have happened. You know, I didn't understand it, and I just thought it was just the echo, whatever, you know, the ambience, you know, the quiet, you know, the history that has seeped into the brickwork. And I didn't really think too much of it. And then when I got home and I did all the video editing, and of course I'm walking around as I am just now, and the video got uploaded, and I'm deliberately sort of staying round about the same sort of area where I was. The video got uploaded, and then people started coming back to me and said, "Whistle, whistle, whistle, can you see the woman's face in the bricks behind you?" And I was like, "What? Nah, surely not." And I watched it back, and there is the image of a woman's face in the brickwork behind me. And it was quite sort of, oh my God, so spooky, you know. And I never really wanted to come back here, because I didn't want to come back here and find it was just a trick of the light, a trick of the camera. She's right there, don't be daft, you know. But then I also didn't want to come back here in case she's not there, you know. And what actually happened was that I was having a supernatural experience, or a paranormal experience, or whatever you want to call it, some sort of experience that I didn't know about. So yeah, I was like, it was one of these sort of I do but I don't so situations. So I never came back for a couple of years. Well, I'm back. I'm saying a couple of years, I think it was actually last year, maybe about 18 months ago. But I'm back here. And please tell me, if you can see the image of a woman in the brickwork behind me, please let me know. I cannot see her. I've taken a photo of her and I cannot see her. And the sensation inside this mill is very different to what it was when I first came here. I'm not getting that sort of, I'm not even quite sure how I can describe it. That sort of eeriness, that sort of, I won't say chill, but it's like it was really, really weird sensation, you know. And I talked a wee bit about it inside, but it wasn't until I actually stepped outside through the threshold that I mean, it hit me strong, you know. The difference between here and out there. Yeah, so I'm back here to see if this woman's face is in the brickwork. I can't see her. But please let me know if you can see her. Because what I'm planning to do tonight is obviously I'm going to have a wee wander around and everything like that, take some photos, and I might even take a wee walk up to the old cross that's out over the field there. It's still raining, unfortunately, but it's not too heavy, so I might take a wee wet walk out there. And the plan is I've got a wee piddly wee torch, you probably showed you a couple of times, and I'm going to come out here after the sun's gone down. You know, don't think it'll be midnight. I don't think I'll last that long. But I'm going to come out here when it's dark. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do much filming, and if I do, the footage will just be rubbish, because you'll probably not be able to see anything except me sort of talking. So I'm not even really sure if I'm actually going to. Well, I'll try and video it, but I honestly don't know how it'll turn out. But we'll take a look. But the plan is to come out here at night and see what happens, or see if anything happens. Is the atmosphere inside here different at night? You know, will I get that sort of chill again? Or is it all just in your mind and there's nothing really there and it's just all sort of don't be daft, you know? Don't be silly, you know? Actually, I'm getting a chill. It's running right down my spine right now. Oh. Nah, it's in my head because I'm talking about it. There's nothing there. There's nothing. I'm just going to step out though. That's been no. That was yeah. See, it's a bit windy out here though. But it's actually very mild. You know, despite that sort of slight drizzle that's going on, but. Yeah, so this is St Bennets Abbey. It is a wonderful place to visit, and if you're ever in the area, you should just moor up just for like 10-15 minutes and just come along and visit. You know, because it's such an interesting sort of development that happened in the past. I mean, I can tell you this, okay? Hold on a wee second. The brick tower is the shell of an 18th century windmill. So that's this, okay? Built into the 14th century gatehouse of the Abbey of St Benet. That's this, okay? Founded before the Norman conquest and once the richest abbeys in England. On the higher ground beyond are the remains of the great church. Traces of other buildings and extensive fish ponds can also be seen. The whole precinct of about 88 acres was surrounded by a defensive wall of which a small part still stands at its full height. So yeah, that's just a brief, just reading it off the plaque there, just to give you an idea. So we are talking about like pretty much 14th century gatehouse or older, and 18th century windmill built into the brickwork, and quite an amazing experience, you know. But apparently the place is also haunted. I don't know who the woman is that was in the brickwork, but apparently there is a mad monk that prowls these places, and he doesn't like visitors. So I'm either setting myself up for a bit of a laugh and a giggle, or setting myself up for a very restless, unpleasant evening. But we shall wait and see. We shall wait and see. Anyway, the rain's still drizzling down, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for now, take a couple of wee photos, have a wee wander around, and yeah, until later I shall I'll keep you updated and I'll speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers. Good evening, YouTube. How are we doing? Yeah, are we alright there, people? Are we doing okay? Yes, I know. I'm just doing dandy, by the way. Well, you don't honestly expect me to go back to St Bennets Abbey tonight when the sun goes down sober, do you? Eh, no. I'm going to be a little bit, well, let's just say I'm not going to be fully compos mentis, because if I go up there, I'll never have the courage to go up there. Oh no. Anyway, how are we doing? You alright? So, oh yes, right. How are we doing? Alright, okay, what's been going on today? Well, shock horror. throw me backwards and cover me in honey and ketchup and call me Bob, you know. I've cooked on board tonight. Would you believe it? It only took 4 years and 9 days of an adventure to actually get me to actually cook something on board the boat. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I've cooked myself a lovely dinner. And then I've been enjoying myself with a nice wee bottle of wine. Yeah, I've just been watching a little TV and chilling and relaxing. I was at St Bennets earlier, and really weird sensation. Really weird sensation. Well, actually, not a really weird sensation. I think that was the weird sensation. I didn't really feel anything. But funnily enough, I got this really weird chill down my spine while I was there and talking to you. I think it was just the wind. I'm sure it was just the wind, but I don't know. It's but I wanted to leave there. I didn't like. Well, it's not like I didn't like it. I just felt all of a sudden very sort of this chill, and I just felt I needed to leave the place. So yeah. And I came back to the boat, and like I say, I've just been chilling and relaxing and taking things easy, waiting for the sun to go down. And would you credit it? The rain's off. It's off, but it's remained a miserable day, all day today. It's just not been nice at all. But you know something? It doesn't actually matter, no one bit, because it actually turned into a rare braw bloody good evening, you know. And now that the whole sort of everybody's kind of sort of moored up for the evening, the rivers have fairly sort of died down, ken what I mean? And it's really sort of calmed down, and there's no boats out there now, and all that rocking about that was going on, you know, when the boats were passing by, that's all stopped and all, you know. And it's really quite calm and peaceful now, you know. It's really nice actually, you know. I mean, there's a guy fishing on the boat in front. I actually felt really sorry for him, because I was approaching the moorings, right, earlier when I was coming to mooring, and there was a big space behind him, but obviously he's out there with his fishing rod, you know. And I thought, I can't go in behind him, because that would be pure dead shan, you know, because he's like sitting there with his rod out trying to catch some wee tiddlywinks, you know. That's floating about in the river there, you know. And I thought, that's pure dead shan. I can't go in behind him, you know, because I mean, he might get really sort of celebratory about catching these wee tiddlywinks, you know. And if I move in behind him, you know, I'm going to totally disrupt his wee sort of fishing thing there, you know. And I thought, that's nae right. That's nae right at all. So I thought, you know, I'm not going to do that, you know. So what I decided a day, right, is I'd moor in front of him, because there was plenty of space in front of him, you know. I could easily have got another boat in there, you know. So I was kind of gearing myself up, you know, to moor in front of him, right. And I don't know if you saw in the video, you know, I may not have posted that, okay, but there was a sailing boat floating about the time that I was coming into Timur, right. And I thought, he's just tacking along the river, you know. And I thought, well, I'll go in front and I'll spin round, because I didn't want to moor with the tide, you know. I want to moor against the tide, you know. And I thought, I want to moor on that side and all, actually, you know. To hell with the tide, you know. I just want to moor on that side. But you ken what, okay? You ken what? You see that wee sailing boat that was sort of floating about and tacking around? they did a bloody U-turn. They did. They did a bloody U-turn. They did a bloody U-turn in front of me, just as I'm going to do a U-turn. And I thought, you bastards, you just bloody done a U-turn in front of me, just when I'm going to do a U-turn. And I thought, that's no fucking fair, by the way, you know. So, and you know what was worse? I'll tell you what was worse, okay? Not only did they do a U-turn, but they then did another U-turn, right? Okay? And they totally went into the space that I was aiming for. They did. They totally pinched the space, you know, that I was aiming for. And I was like, you bastards, I was going to go in there. And you just pinched that space. I didn't care if you're a sailing boat and tacking about, you know. I was going to move there. But they did. They moved in there. They moved in front of the poor guy's boat that was fishing. And I thought, well, that's a bugger, isn't it? You know, what the hell am I going to do now? You shut up, you wee bastard. You know? That phone's been quiet all bloody day, by the way, you know? And the minute I pick up a camera, it starts binging and bonging and dinging again. That's no totally fair, by the way. I'm trying to talk to you, you know? So anyway, what I was saying, right, was that sailboat, okay, it totally went into space in front of the boat of the guy fishing, and I thought, well, that's a bugger, isn't it? What the hell am I going to do now? I can't move in front of the guy with the fishing boat, you know? And I thought, oh, bugger. Okay, so I thought, well, I'm sorry, pal, okay? I kind of it's not your fault, right, okay, but I'm going to have to disrupt your fishing. Okay, so what a Pure Dead did, right, okay, is I didn't bother turning around, right, is that I just slammed the boat in reverse, because there was a few other boats coming up the river, okay, and I thought, I didn't want them pinching that space, you know, because if I take time to turn around, right, okay, and I'll probably need to turn around again, they might slip into that space, okay, and I didn't want them slipping into that space, because I Pure Dead wanted that space. And I thought, that's no fair that they pinched that space first, because I wanted that space. So a Pure Dead put it in reverse. A Pure Dead did, okay? And honestly, you'd have been impressed with me, actually, because a Pure Dead put the boat in reverse, and I'm reversing down the river. I am. I'm reversing down the river, and I'm telling you, I was keeping a bloody good straight line all the way back. I did, okay, and the guy's with his fishing rod, and he sees what's going on, okay, and he must Pure Dead think, okay, what's this guy doing? He's a bloody nutter. That guy's a nutter. He doesn't care what he's doing. First he's going that way, now he's going this way, and now he's bloody going backwards. You know, he's got no clue what he's doing. Well, I'll tell you this, pal, I ken what I'm doing, okay? I totally ken what I'm doing, right? Okay, and what I'm doing is Pure Dead brilliant, right? Because I'm Pure Dead reversing, right? And I'm backing down the river, and I'm Pure Dead passing his boat, okay? And I see the other boats, and one of them Pure Dead wanting that space. I can see him. He's moving over by the river, and he Pure Dead was. And I said, "You don't get that space, pal. I'm having that space, and I'm Pure Dead back. I'm backing up really quickly." And I said, "You ain't getting that space, pal. I'm getting that space." And I passed the boat, right? Okay. And I passed him, right, and I'm all set up for the space, and I said, "I'm sorry, pal, but I'm going in that space, and I'm Pure Dead going to interrupt your fishing, you know. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt your fishing, but I'm Pure Dead going to interrupt your fishing, you know." I says, it's not my fault, you know. I want a space that's in Bennets, right, you know, and it was like, you know, I was going to take the space, I was going to be decent and take the space in front of you, but that Pure Dead sailboat, he Pure Dead took that space, so I've got to Pure Dead take the space in front of you and interrupt your fishing. It's not me that's the bastard, it's the sailboat, you know, so then they come calling to me, alright, okay, and I Pure Dead took the space, I did, I took the space, you know, so the sailboat Pure Dead took the space in front of it, okay, and I took the space behind it, and the poor bugger that was coming up the river that wanted the space, okay, he was Pure Dead disappointed. He was Pure Dead disappointed that I took the space. But hey, pal, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and sometimes you know. You just didn't get to have the cake, you know. But I had the cake today. I Pure Dead did have the cake, you know. And you want to know why I had the cake? Because there's winners and losers, and God wouldn't do that to me, okay?
So a pure dead came into the space, right? Okay, and I moored up, right? Which actually turned out to be a really good thing because the tide was actually going out. Okay, but because I backed up, you know, that meant that I was facing in the right direction. And a pure dead slotted in, you know. I mean, I'm telling you, see this adventure. I am some sort of goddamn boating god, by the way. I have just been nailing the mooring so goddamn perfectly, and it doesn't even matter if it's on that side, or if it's in the stern or between two boats. I have just been so bloody good at putting my boats in the moorings, you know. And I feel so bloody good, and I thought, you know something. You are a boating god. And I said, I know I'm a boating god. I said, you're a boating god. I said, I know I'm a boating god. You know? I said, that's pure dead brilliant. I said, I know it's pure dead brilliant, you know? He said, I'm pure dead. I said, I know I'm pure dead impressed with myself there. You know, I said, see later on, I'm pure dead having a glass of wine. You know, in fact, actually, I'm going to have a pure dead bottle of wine because that's pure dead brilliant and I'm a pure dead boating god and everybody should be bowing at my feet. So I totally came in and I got a space and I'm tying up and I said to the guy, because he was looking out, I said, hey pal, you know, I'm sorry if I interrupted your fishing there, pal, you know, I didn't want to moor here, you know, I pure did want to moor in front of you, but that bugger of a sailboat benched it. And you know what he turned round to me and said? Well, I'll tell you what he turned round to me and said. I'm going to tell you what he turned round to me and said. He said, you know something, pal? That's pure dead alright, you know, because I saw what you were going to do. And you were spot on for doing that. And that pure dead sailing boat, he pure dead pinched that bloody spot right in front of you. So it's pure dead okay if you moor there, you know, because you're not going to interrupt my fishing. I'll just fish out the side of it instead of the back of it. I said, you know something, pal? You're alright, mate. You're getting that? I said, cheers mate, you've no bad yourself. And I said, alright man, okay, right, if you didn't mind man, I'm just going to go and finish up my ropes. And he said, hey brother man, you get on with it, you're boating god man, you know, I'm just going to put the rod over the side and keep on fishing for my twiddlers. I said, nay problem man, good hunting. You know, so it was pure dead good, it was totally good, absolutely good, and I'm so bloody impressed. Anyway, once that was all done, you know, and I ran the engine for a bit, you know, because the batteries were pure dead low, you know, and I thought, well, you know, if I'm going to switch the engine off, if I charge them up to 100%, you know, I can then sort of switch the engine off. I didn't need to worry about them in the morning. And I thought, you know, Russell, that's a pure dead good idea. I said, I know that's a good idea, you know, because I pure dead thought of it. I said, you did think about it, Russell, you know, that's pure dead good. You run the engine till the batteries are 100%, you know, that's really good of you. I said, thanks very much, mate, you know. So I pure dead ran the engine till it was 100%. And you know what, something? See, when I got to 100%, I put the engine off. I did. I put the engine straight off, you know, because I'm quite considerate about that, you know, about my neighbours, you know. Okay, I ran the engine for a wee bit, but I wasn't that long, you know. I ran the engine for a bit, I got up to 100% and switched the engine off, you know. You know, and better to do that then than fire up the engine at like say 9 o'clock at night, because see something, see if you ran the engine at 9 o'clock at night, you'd piss everybody off, you know, you really would. Didn't he run the engine at 9 o'clock at night, because that's just pure dead shan. Did he do that, okay? Did he do that at all? Because that's shan, and you can't do that, you know. And didn't he run the engine at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning either, okay? You can run the engine at 8 o'clock in the morning, okay, but you're still being a bit of a prick then. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, by the way. Oh man. I think I've been on the boat too long. Strange things are happening to my mind. I think I'm losing control of all my sense of reality, by the way. But yeah, oh god, you fucking nuts, Russell. Right, anyway, trying to be a wee bit more serious. As if I can be serious. Yeah, I basically, okay, I came into the mooring, I nailed it, and all is good. And I went out for a wee wander around St. Bennet's, okay, and it was pretty good, okay. I didn't really get that sensation when I was there, but oddly enough, see when I was sort of started talking, I mean, I'd been there for a while taking photos and, you know, on the camera and the phone and all that, and I was doing some sort of thing, vlog, you know, and I just got this off of almighty bloody chill, didn't me back. And it was really weird, by the way, you know, it was an almighty chill, you know, a right proper, it wasn't like a sort of a, oh, that's a bit of a breeze going down. No, it was a right deep rooted chill, and it ran right the way up my spine. Not over my body, right up my spine. It was like the whole hairs on the back of my neck. You know, it just totally just went bing, and it was like, oh my god, what the hell is that? You know, where the hell did that come from? Something's wrong, you know? And yeah, so I have no idea what's going to happen tonight. I'm not really expecting anything. It'll all just be in my mind here, you know, honestly. But I'm definitely not going up there sober. Absolutely no. At least not 100% sober. I'll probably be sober up by the time I get up there, but I ain't going up there just now, because if I stay sober just now, I'll bottle it. You know, at least later on. You know, if I'm even minorly tipsy, you know, I'll be pretty damn okay. So I came back, and believe me, okay, it shocked the hell out of me just as much as you, but I actually cooked myself on board. Nothing fancy, you know, I just cooked off some of that hamper that I had sitting in the fridge, and it was really nice, by the way. Okay, see those sausages and those eggs, oh man, okay, it was a bit of a fry up then, you know, but, you know, nothing terribly wrong with that, you know, and I'll tell you this, it was really good. And I'll tell you something else, by the way, okay. Here's a wee Admiral's tip for you, okay? Because see, if I hadn't got that tip, I'd be up shit creek by the way of the day. I really would, okay? So I'm gonna give you a top tip that I'm gonna give you. No, I'm gonna give you a top tip that that someone gave me. See when you're going on a boat, okay? And you take your wee bits and pieces. I mean, I take my sunglasses, my baseball cap, which I forgot. Typical. My wee sun cream and a tin opener. I brought all that. You know, apart from the baseball cap. But that's my usual sort of 4 things that I always bring. Oh, and a torch. Always bring a torch as well. You know. Those are sort of my essential items, you know, that I always bring. Okay. Well, I knew that there's a good possibility that I knew I was going to get this hamper. You know, I didn't know exactly what was going to be in it, but I knew there'd be some sausages and bacon and blah 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 blah, you know. So I thought, well, obviously I'm going to do some frying, you know. I mean, if I end up in a wild mooring, you know, I don't need to worry too much about anything, and, you know, I'll bring some stuff with me, you know, but I won't need to buy anything fresh or anything like that. And if worse comes to the worst, I'll just fry up some of that stuff, and there you go, you know. But you know something, see if you're gonna go on a boat and you absolutely know that you're gonna do some frying, okay? Bring a frying pan. Aye, bring a frying pan, because there's no guarantee. I mean, boats tend to be well equipped, right? Okay, and they are. They're pretty well equipped, okay, but they don't necessarily always come with a frying pan, okay? A frying pan. You know, they don't. You know, and if they do come with a frying pan, it's not always the best frying pan, okay? So I brought my own fry pan. I did. It's right there. Here, come on, look. Come with me. I'll take you into the galley over here. Okay, I'm going to take you into the galley. Right, excuse the mess, by the way, because I've not tidied up, because I've just washed my bits and bobs, okay? So I'm not going to show you too much, but you see that? See? That's my own frying pan, by the way. I brought that in the case. I mean, honestly, I squeezed that in the case. I put that in the case and I squashed it down. You know, I put it on top of that. I'm closing my lid and I'm going bang, bang, bang. You will go to this boat with me. You know, I did. And I totally got it. You know, and I brought the frying pan with me. And you know something? That was a godsend, that. You know, because see if I had the frying pan, I'd have been up shit creek. I really would. So, yeah. Top tip, if you're going to go on a boat and you absolutely can for a 100% fact that you're going to be doing some frying, bring a frying pan, you know? Either that or try and figure out how you're going to cook or how you're going to fry stuff without a frying pan. I mean, I suppose you could put it in a pan, but it's not the same, is it? It's not the same. Not the same at all. So, yeah. Top tip, Admiral's tip, bring a frying pan. So, yeah. So it was really good, by the way, and you see that hamper, spot on, absolutely spot on. I mean, those sausages, oh man, talk about sausages, you know, they were so thick and juicy and porky and lovely. I mean, I don't know exactly what type of sausages they were. I think they were just pork sausages, obviously, but I mean, I don't think they were really flavoured or anything like that, but I had some sausages and I had some eggs as well, you know, and the eggs were really nice. In fact, I think I've still got some eggs and tomato and some mushrooms, so I might actually even make myself a bloody omelette the morning night, you know, because you know what, I've got a frying pan, I can make an omelette the morning night. So I might make an omelette the morning night for my dinner, you know, and just pure dead have an omelette for my dinner the morning night. So I'm totally dead happy about that, you know, and it's no shine at all. Absolutely not. Anyway, hold on a second. You know something? You've been maybe drinking a wee bit too much, but when you start babbling too much and you realise that you're talking a bit too much, so you need to sort of stop and start again. You know, are you there? Are you there? I'm not doing. Oh, by the way, let me show you this, okay? Right, you ken that wine I give away, by the way. All right, I want you to know this, okay? Just let me prop myself back up here, okay? I really like this helm seat, by the way. It's a great wee place to just sort of hang on to. You know, it really is. It's a great wee seat to hang on to when you're trying to talk to somebody. Like, you ken that wine that you give that I give away at the end, at the start of every adventure, okay? Which, by the way, was actually won, but I was so excited about who won it that I totally forgot to do anything about it. But it was actually won by Neil and Natalie from Broadland Grebe. If you remember them from a few days ago, I think it might have been day 3 or something like that. They were actually the ones that came up and said hi after Mick and Jackie. Mick and Jackie should have won it. They should have won it, but they didn't want wine. They're not really big drinkers, so they asked me to give it away to the next people. And Neil and Natalie were the next people that came along and said hi, just out of the blue. So they won the wine. So I apologise, Neil and Natalie, for not doing a wee thing on YouTube. Okay, but you did win them. But anyway, you probably know the wine I'm talking about, okay, right? And it's this wine here, okay? And I just wanted to point out, right, that I didn't give away wine that I didn't drink myself, okay? I drank this wine, alright? I came here with 8 bottles of this bugger. 8 bottles of it, you know? 8 bloody bottles of it, you know? I don't know how many I've had. I think I've only had a couple, you know? But and I gave one away, you know, so I think I've got about 5 bottles left, something like that. I don't know, but that's that bottle empty, so there'll maybe be 4 bottles momentarily. So yeah, I just want you to know that I didn't give away cheap. Well, that's not entirely true. You know, I mean, let's face it, I mean, it's not uber expensive wine, I'll admit, you know. I'm only a bus driver and I'm on a very limited budget. Very limited budget. But what I should say is that I don't give away wine that I don't drink myself, and I actually drink that wine, you know. There was another wine that I used to drink, but they didn't do that anymore, which was really annoying, and I can't even bloody remember it now. But yeah, I really like that wine. So yeah, I'm actually giving away wine, you know, that I'm not trying to get rid of, okay, or that I'm paying bargain bottom prices. I'm giving away wine that I actually drink myself and actually enjoy myself. It's a bloody nice wine, by the way. I mean, it's a seriously nice wine. So yeah, just for your own record there then, okay? So that if you ever win the competition, because I try to run the competition every time I come on the Broads, you know, but if you ever win the wine, okay, you never need fear that I'm giving away crap, okay? You might not like it, but it's not crap. There's a difference, okay? I drink that wine regularly. I like that wine, so you never need fear about that. Alright? Right, now, so what's happening tonight? I've no idea. I've had dinner, I've had some wine, I'm feeling rather quite good, okay? I've been watching a lot of Stargate, you know, which is actually really good, you know. I mean, I'm not going to go into that, you don't want to know about my collection, you know. Needless to say, I've got 4 bookcases because I'm a hell of a movie buff and definitely a sci-fi geek, you know. And I've been waiting like probably 5 years to get to the S's, you know, in the collection, you know, 5 years, you know, to be able to watch Stargate again, because I do that. I'm sad like that, you know. It's all alphabetized, you know, and I start at A and I work my way through, you know, because if I didn't, you know, I would just watch the same stuff over and over again and miss out some good stuff, you know. So yeah, collection's all alphabetized and I work my way through A all the way down to Z and then back up again. It's been five years since I've seen Stargate, you know, and a bloody good series, by the way. Anyway, you don't want to hear about Stargate because not everybody is a sad bastard like me. And I am really sad, by the way, you know. But hey, you know, I'm just a happy sad, you know, so what the hell. Anyway, what's happening? Well, now that I've had some wine, I am going to, it's still a bit early, not too early, it's not that early, it's about 6 o'clock. So the sun is setting, and it will soon be down. And once it goes down, it's going to get dark. I can't promise that I'm going to do a proper sort of midnight, most haunted sort of midnight excursion. I will try to wait till midnight. I will try, but I think it might be more a case of just going when it's dark, you know, and just to get a feel for the place in the dark, you know. Does it feel any different? Am I feeling anything a bit different after this afternoon? And the main thing is, one reason is that when you're a bit tipsy, okay, your sensations, your senses are a bit dulled, you know. So that if you're feeling something, in theory, this is my logic, you know. This is why you should be scared of my logic. My logic is scary at times, but even it scares the shit out of me sometimes. It does. It totally scares the shit out of me sometimes, okay? I mean, honestly, I'll be sitting there and I'll justify something to you and I'll put it into words. And see, when I put it into words, I think, you know something, Russell? Your logic scares the hell out of you and goes, really? I said, yeah, really. I said, honestly. I said, honestly. I said, oh my God. I said, yeah, true. Get up on yourself. And I was like, okay. You know, because seriously, you know, my logic can really be scary sometimes, you know. It makes perfect sense, but it's scary nonetheless, you know. So yeah, my logic the night, right, about going most haunted, okay, is you didn't want your senses acute. You didn't want to go in there sort of hyperactive, you know, and sort of attuned to every little nuance and detail. Okay, maybe you do want to be that sort of hyper alertness because you miss out on something. That might be true, but if something's really there and something's freaking you out, or you're feeling something, I mean, think about it, okay? If it's that strong, okay, that it gets through sort of an alcohol-induced haze, you know something's there, you know? I mean, if you go in there sort of hyper alert, you know, listening to every sound, every creak, every sort of shh of wind, you know, feeling every sort of breeze on your hands and your neck, you know, you're going to be reading too much into that, you know, and if you think about it, you know, your imagination goes into overdrive, you know. Was that the wind, or was that something supernatural? Or was there something, was there a presence there, you know, or is it just sort of meteorologically, meteorological, something weather related, you know. So my theory, right, okay, and I think I might be onto something here, okay, is that if you get sort of slightly tipsy, right, your senses are dulled, okay, your senses are not going to be quite as acute, okay, and you're just going to be reading the normal things into anything that you feel or hear, you know. God forbid you should see anything. I don't think if I see anything, I'm fucking out of there, by the way. I'm gone. But no, you know, it's going to be like, you know, if you feel something or hear something, you know, that sort of brings you to alert and you think, that's nae right, you know, and you're in an alcohol infused sort of state, you know, if the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, okay, or you start freaking out because you're feeling something and you're kind of tipsy, you know there's something there because it's had to work through it. It's sort of the alcohol infused muddled brain in order to get you into that, in order to make you feel like that, you know. You don't jumping at every little squeak sound or screech or whatever like that, because that could just be a mice or a mouse for that matter, you know. And but you're so hyper alert, sober, you're reading too much into it. But if you're a bit tipsy, you'll not be thinking twice about it. But if you hear a screech because there's something really there and really wants your attention, you ken there's something there and you get the fuck out, by the way. So yeah, you know, it shouldn't be called most haunted, you know, it should be called most pissed haunted, you know, it should. Because they ought to be going into these places absolutely rat-arsed, you know. That's the way they do it. And I bet you'll bloody not be feeling very much, you know, until they go into these places rat-arsed. And if they do go into these places rat-arsed, I bet you they'll freak out even more because they'll bloody know that whatever is in these places freaking them out is actually bloody there, you know, and it's real, you know. So yeah. That's my logic, that's my theory, and I think I'm onto something there, by the way, you know. So aye, Channel 4, STV or whatever bloody channel you're on, copyright, Admiral, okay, for that idea, okay. The most pissed haunted, you know. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to pop by, say hi, say I've actually had a good day today. It's actually been good, you know. And now that the boats are kind of stopping, I mean, there's still a few going up and down, you know, but it's really nowhere near as what it was. Pretty much everybody's in their moorings for the night. So I think it's going to be. I've never stayed here the night before. This is a first. This is an Admiral's first. So yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy it. So in the meantime, hold on. Yeah. So yeah. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go now, and I'm going to sort of get myself sorted. finish off my wee glass of wine, okay, and try and contemplate, or at least justify, whether I should or should not open a second bottle of wine. I know I shouldn't open a second bottle of wine, because God forbid that's going to give me such a major hangover if I open a second bottle of wine. But you know, I might open. I might need the courage, okay, because that sudden chill that I got down my spine earlier, by the way, that was yeah, that was quite freaky actually. You know, so I might need a wee bit of courage for going back to St Bennet's tonight, you know. So I'm going to go and finish my bottle of wine, get myself, I'll probably watch a couple more Stargates, yeah, that'll probably be it. But yeah, but until then, you know I'm going to be back later, by the way, okay? And I probably will be a bit more sober, because I'm probably just going to go away and start boiling kettle by the gallonfuls and start throwing it down my gullet, my guzzet, my throat. So yeah, I'll probably be a wee bit more sober and compos mentis by the time I go out to St Bennet's later. But in the meantime, I'm going to go away, probably go and actually just go and put on the kettle, sober up a wee bit, and yeah, I will probably see you. You probably won't see a lot, okay, so I'm sorry, okay, because I'll just have a wee torch with me, and all you'll really see is what the torch sees, and it'll not be much, okay, so it'll probably be all dark and horrible, and there'll be nothing there, you know, but I'll try it anyway, okay? So, what I'll say is, I'm not going to say good night tonight, just now, okay? I'm not going to say this is the end of day 9 of the Great Norfolk Broads Adventure 6, because I am intending to be back tonight on the trip, but whether or not it gets included in the footage later, when I edit it, because it might just be nothing but blackness, and if it's nothing but blackness and I can't pull off this whole sort of illuminating my face with a torch and a torch only on camera, then it'll not come to anything at all, and all you'll see is a black screen of me talking a load of rubbish, and that's not really going to work, is it? So I will probably not put the footage in if it's rubbish, you know, but I will be back anyway. So unless of course something is there, in which case this is probably the last you'll hear of me, and you'll maybe find the footage of me visiting St Bennets Abbey, lost for 5 years and discovered miraculously on a path somewhere within the grounds of St Bennet's. Our little lone St Bennet's witch. So yeah, if that does happen, know that I lived life to the full, you know. I really did, and I died with a smile on my face. Oh well, actually I probably died like, like that, you know, but I'm smiling inside. I'm laughing now. But yeah, so I'm not saying this is the end of day 9, because I plan to be back, but whether or not I use the footage later depends on how bad the footage is later. I've never tried a nighttime recording before. So I'll go there now, and I will speak to you later, but if I don't, then obviously, you know, the footage is just like unusable, you know. But until later, I will see you at St Bennet's, unless of course it's unusable, in which case I'll see you at day 10. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today. Not a lot of cruising, but I hope it's been a bit of fun anyway, you know. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow I will see you tonight for our little excursion into St Bennet's. So until then, I'll keep you updated. Bye for now. Cheers!
Welcome to the Admiral's Dark Side Cuisine. Another episode. Episode number 2 of the Dark Side Cuisine, I believe. And you join me. I know you can't really see me at the moment, okay? Well, every chef needs a glass of wine. I know you can't really see me at the moment, but I'm actually in the galley of Royal Oak, okay? And I'll take you around the place later, okay? But it's a bit of a mess at the moment, right? Because obviously I'm no long finished dinner. But I thought I would do another Dark Side Cuisine, okay? Because I was having a wee think to myself after doing my wee standy thing, talking to you. And I sat down and I watched a wee bit more Stargate and all that. And I thought, you know something? I'm really in the mood for a little something special, you know? Totally, a little something special. And it was like, well, what am I going to have? I said, well, I can't make anything tonight, okay? Because what I've got in mind for you, you can't do it in one night, okay? You need to be organised and prepared for this, okay? It doesn't take very long to make, okay? And it's very bloody nice, right? But you need time, okay? Preferably about 24 hours. So kind of figure out what it is that you're wanting to do, okay? And then you can take it from there, okay? And what we're going to do, okay, is basically we're going to do wine infused gelatine, okay, i.e. wine jelly, alright, or wine infused jelly, okay. And what you need for this is dead simple, okay, right. Excuse me while the master chef takes another wee. Damn, that's nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need a pot. First and foremost, you need a pot, right? And you stick in it about, it varies, okay? You can stick in about 150 to 200 millilitres of water. I like my wine infused jelly just a little bit less, well, a little bit stronger than normal. So what I would do is I would stick about 50 to 75 millilitres of water in here. If you're feeling brave, then you put any water at all, but that's only for the hardcore, you know. Only do that under extreme circumstances, okay, because this will blow your top of your head off, right? So you put a little water in the pot, right? Then what you're needing is you're needing some gelatine, i.e. some jelly, right? And I've got some here, okay. Now this is I tried looking around for some strawberry jelly, because strawberry jelly works quite well, because especially depending on the wine that you use to infuse it, you know, the strawberries and the wine just work together. I couldn't find any strawberry jelly, so I've got this. It's like orange jelly, and I kind of figured that would actually work just as well. You know, you have that sort of fruitiness, you know, with the grapes, you know, and especially when you're using my favourite wine here. Now this is a Chardonnay, okay, and it's actually Chilean Chardonnay, you know. So it's quite a medium wine, you know. It's not very strong, it's not very sweet, but it's not like uber dry either, you know. And it's actually very, very nice, you know. A nice Chilean Chardonnay, you know. Preferably if you're gonna, obviously depending on your taste, you know. But if you pick something too sweet, you know, the wine and the sweetness of the jelly, it's too much. It's too much. It's too powerful, you know, and it's really not nice. So ideally, what you're looking for is a nice medium wine. You know, you can go dry, but I tend to find medium wine works the best because it complements very nicely with the fruitiness, fruity sweetness of the jelly. Okay, so basically, you put a little wine in the pot, right? And then you do your business with your jelly and naturally infuse it all into the plenty wine actually. Now I would usually put, well, if I do 50 millilitres of water, I'd probably put about anywhere between 100 to 150 millilitres of wine in. So you've got essentially 200 millilitres of liquid in there, you know, just boiling away, but most of it's all sort of alcohol infused, you know. But if if you really want a bit of a strong gelatine, stick a wee bit more in, you know. and it's trial and error, you know, and the more times you work it, the better. And then obviously what you do is you boil that off into the pan, and then you pour it into, it's entirely what yourself how you pour it. I sometimes pour it into the oh, by the way, which reminds me, did you notice stemmed wine glasses? Big up Barnes Brincraft, by the way. Nothing beats a stemmed wine glass, you know, when you're having a wee nice glass of wine. But yeah, I mean, you can pour it into wee sort of dishes or cupcake things, you know. An interesting wee thing is actually to pour it into the stemmed wine glass, you know, and just have them out in a stemmed wine glass, and then you just pour a hand out with a wee spoon, you know. Very much a novelty feature, that, you know, stemmed wine glass wine gelatine, you know, with a wee spoon. Or you can just basically just whack it all into a bowl, and there you go. You put that into the fridge, let it set for approximately, give or take, 24 hours. Like I say, it needs to set. Yeah, and then the next day you take it out the fridge, and there you go. All you do is you take out your stemmed wine glass, your cupcakes, your bowl, whatever. Get a nice wee spoon, and dig in for a dessert, and there you go, wine infused gelatine, you know. And it's very, very tasty, and I'm going to think about seriously making this up just now, because I quite fancy some wine gelatine tomorrow. However, you can do that, absolutely, you know, and it's very tasty, you know, but that takes too bloody long. So what I prefer to do is I prefer to get myself a bowl like this, and I prefer to buy myself a packet of wine gums, okay, and then I take the wine gums and then I pour them into the bowl like so, and there you go, just like that, within about 5 seconds, you know, wine infused gelatine, you know, and very bloody tasty too. And that concludes this episode of the Admiral's Dark Side Cuisine. I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall catch you next time. Catch you later, bye. Okay, I don't know that. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work. I don't know if you can see me. I've got the head torch on. I've got another torch here, but unfortunately if I shine it there, like that, I can't see what's going on in front of me. So I'm kind of hoping you're seeing me. I am pissed, by the way. I was supposed to sober up a wee bit since my last wee sort of dark side, but to tell you the truth, I kept on drinking. I'm actually freaking out a wee bit about this little this little journey into St Bennet's. I don't know. The evening's very still. The wind's died down. There's still doesn't feel like it's raining, but there's still I'm seeing on the the LEDs, some bits of rain floating around, but we'll wait and see. It's too quiet though. It's too quiet. I can't even hear any animals. I mean, I know that there is animals. I mean, it's farmland right over there. Surely they can't be all asleep. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Anyway, let's go into the Abbey. It's probably a bit of a silly thing to do, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. I'm actually a wee bit reluctant, if I'm now that I'm here at night. Rain stopped, wind stopped, sounds have stopped, and it's hold on a second. That's the you see that? That's the archway there. You obviously can't see in there. Hold on a wee second. I wish I'd brought my my glasses. Yes, I am getting old. I know. That's the archway there. I'm right in front of the archway. Okay, but I'm not entirely sure I actually want to go in there. It's one thing to be out here in the quiet, you know. It's another thing to be seriously thinking about going in there. You know what I mean? You know, I actually got a bit of a spine chill earlier. And I was up for it, but I'm actually it's a very black hole in there. It's daft. All I'm doing is walking into an old ruin, but I keep looking at it and it's like I don't want to go in there. You know, every time I take a few steps forward, it's like no, I really don't want to go in there. You know. Oh. It's stupid. I know it's stupid. There's nothing there. It's just an old building. There is nothing at all in there. Hold on a second. I know. I was perfectly fine. I left the boat. I was perfectly fine leaving the boat this evening. I mean, it's pitch black out here, you know? I mean, if I turn all these torches off, I can't see where the hell I'm going. And now I'm faced with this doorway. I just don't want to go in, you know? Something is... Okay, let's do it. Oh, I don't like that. No. Ow. Oh, holy shit. Fucking hell. What the fuck? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, oh, Jesus, fuck. Oh, fuck, no, 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 no. Jesus, fuck, what the fuck is going on there? Oh. Okay, I don't know if you can see me. I just walked in there and I just felt this overwhelming fucking sense of cold and dread and Jesus fuck. I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. What the hell was that? I thought I was just coming up here for a bit of a laugh and a giggle. I mean really, at the end of the day it was just a bit of a laugh and a giggle, but oh, I didn't like that sensation at all. Oh fuck. That was not nice at all. That was really, really not nice at all. And I'm sorry if the camera's going all over the place. I'm trying not to. That was well, I didn't like that at all. Actually, will we do that again? I really, really don't. I don't really, really don't want to go in there, but it's like I've built myself up for this moment. Okay, right, we're going to go in again. Right, hold on a second. Right, I'm just resetting the camera. Okay. It's probably just me, it's probably just nerves, it's the atmosphere of the place. It's dark, it's quiet, there's nothing here, you know. I've got two torches, one on my head and one in the hand. I'm being silly, I know I'm being silly. Okay, let's do this again, okay? Right, we're ready. Here we go, here we go. Walking back into the mill. See it? There's the mill, there's the archway. Walking back in. Oh fuck! No 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 no! Oh fuck! Fuck 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 fuck! Oh Jesus! No no! What the fuck is that? Oh, I don't like that at all. No 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 no! Oh oh no! And up. I know. It's okay. It's nothing supernatural. It's the batteries in connection, and this blinking torch is going a bit sort of dually. Yeah. I don't know what was going in there. Bloody hell. Oh. Every time I cross that threshold, it's like I get this overwhelming sense of dread and fear and anger even. Oh no. And I feel not too bad out here. Honestly, I feel not too bad out here. You know what I mean? Okay, it's dark, it's quiet, it's alone and everything like that, you know, but I mean, really, I could be anywhere, you know? And it doesn't bother me. Out here, I feel fine, you know? It's just like, I could essentially be walking along a beach or in the middle of a field or something like that. It's not a problem. Every time I walk past that threshold, my God. Such a cold hatred and I don't know. I mean, I'm saying it's hatred. Maybe it's not hatred, you know. But just this sort of overwhelming feeling comes over me, you know. And it's like, oh, I have to walk back out. I don't know. This is too weird. This is really weird. I mean, I honestly thought I was just coming out and having a bit of a giggle and a laugh, you know, just for the vlog and all that, but I can't even walk into that bloody mill. I mean, it's actually not the mill itself. I actually start getting the feeling as I approach the gatehouse. I mean, I'm actually standing outside of the gatehouse per se, if you like. You know, I'm not actually near the ruins at the moment. I approach the ruins and I start getting a sort of an uneasy feeling, you know, and it gets stronger and stronger. But the minute I go through the threshold of the mill, that's when it just gets overpowering. Maybe I am just being silly. Maybe it's just my overactive imagination. I don't know. I want to go back in to prove I'm wrong. But every time I walk through that, it's just like I have to walk back out again. I mean, back out here I feel fine, you know. 5-10 seconds out here, you know, and I've just sort of calmed down. But it's like my... This is too weird. This is really too weird. Right, well, we do one last time. One last journey in there. I said I would go in there at night. Find out. David Banks, if you're watching this, okay, and I get haunted the hell out of tonight, okay, it's your fault, by the way. Alright, okay. David Banks was the kind soul that dragged up the some of the history and the supernatural and the paranormal and the ghosts of St Bennets Abbey and indeed the Norfolk Broads for me. So I know this place is supposedly haunted, so they say, but I just thought it was a bit of a laugh. I mean, I've never really experienced anything quite like that. I really don't want to go back in there. I really don't want to go back in there. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm doing that because in an attempt to maximum coverage. See, that's the gatehouse there, you know. We're walking the gap. I'm already feeling that apprehension. And there's the mill and the doorway. You see that? You see the doorway on both sides? Let's go in. Right, in we go. Forget it, it's just a doorway, it's just a mill. Oh yeah, fuck! Oh Jesus! Oh fuck! Okay, I'm feeling masses of goosebumps all over me. Intense apprehension. A very strong desire to run, actually, but I'm staying here. Oh, Jesus, fuck! Oh, what the? Okay, I've never felt this. I'm feeling quite apprehensive, quite. I don't know if it's anger. I don't know if it's hatred. I don't know if it's. It's not nice. It's really not nice. There's something negative going on here. I have hairs sticking up at the back of my neck. I can feel it. I've got a very cold shiver down my spine. Spine! What the? I swear something just touched me. Something just touched me. Yeah. I'm feeling a very sort of cold shiver down my spine. Quite a bad apprehension. I just want to get out of here. You know. I'm not seeing anything. It's more sensations, more feelings, sense of dread. I keep thinking something's sneaking up on me. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this one, but I'm trying to laugh and smile through it, but oh no, fuck, oh fuck, oh Jesus, oh what the hell, oh no, oh. Okay. I know you can't see the gatehouse from there, but I'm actually just in front of the gatehouse. And, oh fuck! Oh, I didn't like that. It was bad enough, and then all of a sudden I just got this oppressive feeling right down my back. Okay, no. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm not going back in there tonight. I don't think I'll ever actually go back in there. Period. Actually, I might go back in during the day, but I'm never visiting this place again at night. Okay. That was intense. Actually, that was very intense. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, no, I'm not entirely sure I enjoyed that, actually. I still don't like it, actually. Let's just walk away from the place. You know, I'm still getting... No. This might have been a bad idea. This might have backfired on me. I don't know. That was too weird. That was really too weird. Such feelings of dread and anger. Is there anybody there to be angry about? I don't know. But I didn't like it. I didn't see anything. You know, I mean, there's from my perspective, there's nothing there to see. It's just the mill, but it's just the feelings of just the intense emotions and feelings that you get when you walk in there at night. You know, they're actually. I keep looking behind me because I keep expecting something to sort of come up behind me. You know, I didn't like that one bit. That was, you know, I mean, I'm not what you would call a supernatural person. You know, I don't really believe in I believe in some part about the paranormal and the supernatural, you know. In some part, yes, because who knows what happens. But I've never really sort of experienced that sort of sensations before. But I I'm not one for being what you would call a ghost hunter. And after that experience, I don't think I want to be a ghost hunter, you know. I've heard a few stories about how St. Bennet's is haunted. The Mad Monk. I've no idea who the woman in the brickwork is on my previous videos. And I just went out there for a bit of a laugh and a giggle for YouTube. But no, there's something definitely out there, and it's not friendly. It's definitely not friendly. That was quite a intense experience, you know. Not necessarily a nice one at that. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm actually feeling better. Okay, give us 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna get on a boat, and I'll speak to you from inside the warmth and well-lit confines of the boat. Okay, so I'll speak to you in about 5 minutes. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Okay, I'm back. I just needed time to get myself sorted, get myself on the boat, you know, unlock the door, get on safely, lock the door, switch the lights on. I don't know how much of that actually came through. Maybe I'm talking rubbish. I'm probably talking rubbish, you know. I mean, now that I'm here, back on board, you know, in the cold light of the evening, if you would like, it's almost like, you know, I am talking rubbish, and I'm sorry, but I wasn't going to, but I'm actually needing some wine. It's I didn't really think, you know, I mean, now, here, talking to you, on board the boat, you know, the doors are locked, the windows are locked, the canopy's locked. The lights are on, all on, I might add. It feels daft and stupid and ridiculous. And it probably is. It's probably just all in my mind. Sensations, wine, the darkness, you know, the slight drizzle of the rain, you know, the atmospheric conditions. It probably all is in my mind. But I don't know. I was definitely feeling something. I walked into that gatehouse. I started feeling a bit apprehensive. I kept on walking through the gatehouse towards the mill, and the apprehension grew. I walked into the mill house, and immediately I just wanted to bolt out there. You know, don't ask me why or what it was. I just wanted to bolt out there. Twice I tried that. The third time I went in, and I just sort of fought through it. And the feelings were cold, malevolent. I don't know if I was angry. Scared, even. I would maybe say a scared feeling. I don't know, it it was quite overpowering, you know, and I tried sort of standing in that mill house. I fought through the feelings that was going through, and I stood there in the gatehouse looking around. I don't know how it came out on the camera because it's very dark out there. I only had a wee head torch and a wee sort of pocket torch where the connections are a bit wonky now, and it didn't really illuminate that much, but the feelings were very strong, and it was basically making me, you know, despite the fact that I knew I was being stupid, I knew I was being silly, you know, I knew what the situation was that it was dark, it was quiet, it was atmospheric, it was an old mill that I'd heard some stories about. I knew that, you know, and I knew it would probably play on my mind, but that wasn't the sensations. The sensations I was feeling were very evident crossing that threshold, you know. I mean, it was quite... I started feeling it crossing the gatehouse, but by the time you crossed into the mill, you just wanted to run back out. It was that strong. You could not stay there for any length of time. That's too weird. That's too weird. You know, actually, I never close the curtains, but tonight I might actually close the curtains. I'm actually freaking out a wee bit. I'm like, oh fuck. That was too weird. That was, honestly, that was... I think I will visit St Bennets Abbey again. I will do that during the day. Quite happily. During the day. You might get me to moor up here overnight. I think it'll be a long time before you get me to go visit St Bennet's during the night. Again. That was well, and the daft thing is I know in the reality of sensibility, being back on board the boat, I know everything's fine. I know it was just stupid. I know it was just my imagination. I know there's nothing really going on, you know. But I also know what I felt. And it was quite overpowering. I mean, it really was. Well, I did say I did say it would be a bit of yeah, okay. Okay, anyway, this is the end of day 9 stroke. This is the start of day 10 of the Great Norfolk Broad Adventure 6. It's very late at night. I've stayed up a wee bit later than I planned to be. I had a bit of a more intense emotional experience than I thought I would have. So I think I will maybe just call it a night now. Finish my glass of wine because I think I actually need something. I mean, I don't know. You see that? Oh, geez. I don't know, My hand seems to be shaking like. Oh, oh, that's yeah. Okay, right. This is the end of day 9, stroke the start of day 10. If you have been watching day 9 and you've enjoyed it, thank you very much. I know it's been a short cruising day, but I hope it's actually been quite an interesting day as well, regardless of that. I've got a wee idea from what I'm wanting to do tomorrow, but like I say, the Broads River time, things change, plans change at the last minute, so I've no idea if that will come to fruition or not. I think I'm going to go finish my wine, maybe take a cup of coffee to bed with me, and just sort of relax and mull over some of the sensations and feelings that was going on with me up there, because that was weird. I thought I was just going up there for a laugh. Ah, here we go, you know, we're going, there's nothing there, you know. But no, there's something there. Something definitely there. And whatever is there does not like visitors at night. I can tell you that. It really does not like visitors at night. So, yeah. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Please, nobody just asked me to go back there again. Not for a while. Give me a couple years, okay, to just let the sensations and the memories dull a bit before anybody asks me to go back up there at night, because I don't think I'm quite ready for that again so soon. I've never experienced anything like that. Hold on a second. Yeah. I've never experienced anything like that before. That was quite intense. That was more intense than I expected. If I'm honest, that was more intense than I expected. I thought I was just having a laugh and a giggle, but no. Okay, anyway. As I said, this is the end of day 9. If you have been watching, thank you very much. Hope you'll join me on day 10, where I hope to have had a good sleep. And hopefully by the morning, by the time I get up, I'll be laughing it off and just ha 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 ha, just all in my mind, you know. But just while I'm here now, it doesn't feel like it was just all in my mind. Because how can something that's just in your mind cause you physical sensations? Okay, anyway, hope you have been watching today. I know it's not been a lot of river footage and a lot of cruising. It was the rain mostly. I originally planned to go up to Portaheim and have a look about and then come down here. But with the rain and the length it was taking to go off, it was just like, you know, just gotta go, you know. So it was a short cruising day, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. And I shall see you tomorrow at the start of day 10. Well, this is essentially the start of day 10 as well. But I'll see you tomorrow at the start of the day 10 vlog of the Great Norfolk Broads Adventure 6. So until then, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you tomorrow on day 10. Until then, bye for now. Cheers.